Hello everyone, this is just a tutorial showing you some ways in which you could use Google Classroom, Doctopus, and Goobric. Some of you are already using maybe some of these, maybe all of them. Some of you maybe think this is a foreign language that I'm speaking. So regardless of where you are, the goal is maybe to inspire action and get you thinking about some possibilities of how you can use Google Classroom within your own classroom and some of the add-on tools that can make life really um, beneficial for you as an educator as well as your students. And so without going into a bunch of great detail about Google Classroom, I want to show you how these three tools can all be integrated. So here's just one of the classrooms that I have with my Iowa High Five group. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and add an assignment here. This is a way in which you can add assignments to all the students in your class and get it out quickly through the Google Drive, easy and effortless. So I'm going to go here and click Create Assignment, and just going to call it Say Hello and screencast demo so the students know that they're just part of a tutorial that I'm making for teachers. I've already made the assignment. It's in my Google Drive already, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. Find my folder here. Alright, so here's the assignment. We'll go ahead and add that. You have this option here. Students can view file, edit, make a copy for each student. So I'm going to go ahead and make a copy for each student so each student gets their own copy of this document. I've got my due date here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit Assign, and that's going to send this assignment to each student in my class. So we'll go ahead and load this up here. Alright, so you can see that 20 haven't done it yet. And there it is. It's being important for students when they log in that they click the open option, because that'll then share what we're going to do with keeping track of the assignment. So let's go ahead and move over, and I'll show you how you can then incorporate Doctopus and Goobric into your Google. Alright, so once the assignment is added, we're going to go ahead and go to the add-ons here. And if you haven't added on Doctopus, you go ahead and need to do that. I've already installed it, but if you haven't, you go here to get add-ons, and you would just search Doctopus in the search, and it would pull up, and you'd have this blue or this white plus sign, the blue bracket. Mine says manage because it's already installed. You just click that, go through the process, the step-by-step to get it set up, and you should be good to go. So what we have here then, I'm going to go ahead and just launch Doctopus in this brand new spreadsheet that I've just created. And what this is going to do is a couple things. It's going to give me a roster of the kids as they turn in the assignments, and it's going to allow me to then work with Goobric to attach a rubric. So I'm just going to ingest my Google Classroom assignment. And so I'm going to track down my Iowa High Five class that I shared earlier. This would be your period classes or however you have your stuff structured. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the Say Hello assignment. And it's going to scan to see if any kids have completed the assignment. So I probably won't have a whole lot. I just launched it a little bit ago. So I've got 2. I'm going to go ahead and ingest those. It's going to let me know who these students are. Alright, so there they are. And as you go through, you can always go back and look for new submissions. If kids are absent or turned in late, then it will just keep adding to that roster for you. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the Goobric now. I've already created a rubric. And so it's going to tell you here that you need to install it for the first time. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. If you already have it, that option won't show up. Alright, so once it's added, it'll show you that it's added to Chrome. You can go ahead and X out. Alright, I can get out of here. I'm going to X out of here. I am going to refresh my browser because I should get the Goobric. There it is, up here in my browser, which it's now there. So we'll reload this here just to make sure that we're good. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. Now, I did have some glitches. I have more than one account open with my personal Gmail, so there is some confusion. So it's important that you only have just your school account open and logged in to your browser, as well as everything else. And so if that happens and you get that glitch like it just showed up there, there is a way around it. Most of you probably only have one account, so you could attach to Goobric. This wouldn't show up, you'd be good to go. So I have already created, so I can still work around this. It's not a big deal. You go into your recent or your library or your drive, you find the rubric that you wanted, and you can attach it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this as a rubric to student response. It'll still do the same thing. I just have 2 Gmail accounts, and it can create some confusion. If you just have just your school account, this will pop right up and you'll be in good shape. Alright, so now it's there. I can change the rubric if I want. It's all right there. So now what I can do is I can go into these student accounts. So I'm going to open up this student account. I can see that Tiger responded onto the assignment. I'm going to click that Goobric I, and it's going to pop up. I'm going to be able to give him a score right here. And so I can go up here. This is my rubric. It's a really, really bad rubric, I know, but just for the sake of the tutorial. And I can choose what grade I want to give him. So, hey everyone, what's that look like? I'm going to give him a 3. I can leave a comment if I want. Thanks, Tiger. Appreciate the quick response. If I wanted, I could also leave a voice. So, hey Tiger, just testing out, showing everybody how the voice command works. You're awesome. Hope freshman year is kicking major butt for you, buddy. Have a good one. You can listen to it. So, hey Tiger, just testing out, showing everybody how the voice command works. You're awesome. Hope freshman year is kicking major butt for you, buddy. Have a good one. So we'll go ahead and upload that here quickly. All right. Then what I can do is check this to email the score. So he'll get the score. He'll get the rubric to his account. And if you wanted, you can click here where auto advance and submit, meaning that it'll go to the next student if you want to. So I'm not going to do that now. Well, we can show you here. I'll hit submit. He's going to get a copy of this. All right. And it's going to go right to the next student that submitted the assignment. I think I only have 2. And the process continues. So now here, my good man Ryan. You can see what his assignment is. I can give him the grade and move on. So it's just a really, really helpful tool to use. Google Classroom, sending out your assignments and announcements, using Doctopus and Goobric to get your grading right here on the fly to make your life easier. All right, and then I can see here the score that I gave him, the comment. You can go over here, see the display of average scores. Obviously, there's not a whole lot yet because I only have 1 student, but it's all right there. I can see my scores. We're in good shape. So that's just one way. If there's other things that you want to know or questions you have, please feel free to reach out. And other than that, I hope this at least inspires action, gets you thinking about some stuff, and shows you how you can incorporate Google Classroom, Doctopus, and Goobric. Have a great day, everybody. And then the last thing here, guys, this is just an example of what the students see. So once you score the rubric and leave your feedback, you can see here that Tiger was able to see how I scored them, as well as there's a link to hear the audio comment. So this is just what the students see on the back end. Hope this helps. If you have questions, reach out, and we'll continue to make this happen.